Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and today I want to talk about something that's going on in the whole YouTube platform that no one is talking about, and that's basically the stock market watch list scam. And the idea is that if you give me your email address, I'll send you a watch list of a stock that's going to go up, and then basically I'm going to make you money. And then if I'm legit, you go ahead and sign up for my course and buy it, and before you know it, I'll teach you to do exactly what I do. And in this video, I'm going to break down, is this legit, is it a scam, and how exactly does it work. Now, by the way, if you're new here, I post videos every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. On top of that, also destroy, annihilate, just do whatever you want with it, but make sure to smash that like button, okay? I really appreciate it. Now, the first thing is this, guys. These people use something called a marketing funnel to make you go from being a potential customer all the way to actually buying their products and then being a loyal fan of theirs, okay? That's the idea. So tell me, is this thing a scam? The market watch list, okay, where they send me like a stock, it's going to go up, and it does go up. Is that a scam? The answer is, well, in reality, what it is a very sleazy way to try to sell you something without you knowing exactly the tactic they're actually using. And that's why today I'm going to tell you exactly what the tactic is. But to understand the tactic, I have to tell you the entire funnel and how the funnel actually works. The goal of the funnel is basically put you in the funnel and then make it go from a potential customer to then going ahead and buying the entire product. So phase number one in the entire funnel is basically they want to build awareness, okay? By doing either two things, doing it organically or paying for it. They do it organically by basically making YouTube videos about it, Instagram posts, and then hopefully someone sees it and goes ahead and clicks it and then becomes a customer. But you can actually pay for it by making ads, and to the point where to build awareness, they actually go ahead and pay for interviews, for example, with CNN or Ellen or those shows out there like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that. And the idea is they do all this stuff to make you think they're actually an authority figure when it comes to whatever they're actually trying to sell you. To the point where some of them go out there and hire celebrities to hang out with them, take pictures, and then post them. That way you kind of think like, hey, wow, I never knew this person, but apparently he's important, or they're important, or she's important, because basically everyone is hanging around them. They're also on CNN, on Jimmy Kimmel, on Ellen, so they must be legit, right? That's the first phase. That's awareness. Now you finally know about that person. Now the second thing is basically they want to get you to the phase of number two, and that's called consideration, where you start to think like, hey, if everyone knows this person and it looks like they're legit, well, I might want to basically find out more about that person. And then you start to consider, well, maybe I should get this product. And that's when you actually go ahead and sign up for the watches, because basically you have nothing to lose. Whether it's actually good or bad, you don't really lose anything. It's just a way to find out, hey, is this person legit or are they not legit, right? Considering the entire thing. Now, the third thing is basically after you consider it and it actually goes well for you, well, you go ahead and you actually go ahead and become a customer. They convert you. You become a conversion, right? And the idea is if you join the watch list and everything went perfect, the stock went up, not just once, but twice, the idea is, well, this person must be 100% legit. And then you go ahead, become a customer, and then you join something called phase 4 and phase 5. That is called loyalty and also advocacy, to the point where you join this entire group and community of people that basically had the same thing happen to them, and that's why they believe, and then you become a loyal customer, and you also advocate for them online also by saying like, hey, I learned from this person, they're legit, you should join, and then boom, you're good to go. But there is something else, because once they get you to this funnel, you come to find out that basically, although you and everyone in the course believes in that person, well, another part of the internet does not believe in them. And that's where this sleazy way to get you to convert is actually put into place. And that's where I'm going to expose it and tell you exactly what goes on when you actually talk about this sales funnel and what they're actually doing step by step, okay? Now here is where things actually get tricky, because although this sales funnel sounds pretty like legit, pretty normal, by the way, companies use this all the time, the idea is that what they're actually doing behind the scenes is actually not that legit, and it's actually not that cool, and it's actually might not even be that legal, but people do it all the time, okay? But let me explain here, guys, okay? Because what you don't know is what I'm about to tell you. Because in reality, when you go through the entire awareness phase, what they're doing is basically they go out there and they pay around 20 to 30 bucks to show that ad to 1,000 people and have them watch it. That's what they do. On top of that, they pay hundreds of dollars to have articles written about them, basically on CNN, also Forbes, and all those other articles. That way, they become an authority figure. On top of it, they have like people saying like, hey, this guy is actually legit or not legit, whatever it is. But that would have conversation going on. And on top of that, they also hire celebrities for $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. It all depends on the celebrity. And the idea is, once they have the celebrity, they take pictures with them, go out with them, and then boom, before you know it, you say, hey, this guy right here has ads on YouTube, basically has a whole bunch of articles about him, and on top of that, he hangs out with my favorite celebrity, Mayweather, maybe the Kardashians, maybe like a famous person out there. The answer, it doesn't matter, okay? But the point is, you start to think he is an authority figure or she is an authority figure. Now, here is what comes next. The consideration phase. And here's when you say, well, I might as well just sign up for the entire watch list, because what do I have to lose? The answer is nothing, right? If they're legit, they're legit. If they're not, then they're not, right? That's the answer. Well, in reality, here is what happens, guys, okay? Because in reality, although they show that video to 1,000 people, that ad, in reality, only about like 2% of people are actually going to be interested. So guess what? You have 1,000 people, but only 2% are interested, which means that only 20 people are actually very interested in this product that they actually have to sell. But they have to make these people actually believe in them. So here is how this works. So this watch list is not really 100% a legit watch list, and here's why. Because basically, what they do is they grab these 20 people and split them in two groups. You have group A and also group B. And this is called a split test. Now, here is where things get very sketchy. They tell group A, hey, this stock right here is going to go up. They tell group B, the same stock is going to go down, and they have to short it. And if they don't know how to do it, they'll teach them in their course, right? Now, you might say, Tommy, that's the opposite advice. The answer is, yeah, that's the point. So what they do is this. The next day comes around, and guess what happens, okay? The stock actually goes up. Now, group A says, wow, this guy is legit. Group B says, wow, this guy is dumb, stupid, and he doesn't know what he's talking about, right? So now, you're only left with 10 people, okay? So the next day they say, well, okay, you're here, group A. You trust me now, right? But if you don't trust me, let's do this again. They do another group test, right? They split you on the middle. So now you have 10 people into 2, 5 and 5. Group A again. Now group B. They say, hey, this stock right here is going to go up. This stock right here is going to go down. So make sure to short it. Now, guess what happens? The next day comes and the stock actually goes up. So now group A says, wow, this guy is 2 for 2. But even if it went down, they would still have another group that says, hey, this guy is 2 for 2. And that's where things get sketchy, because by this point, you have 5 people that believe in you. Now, if the course costs, for example, $300, 5 times 300, well, that's around $1,500 right there. But again, it only cost them $30 to actually get this much people. So in reality, they almost have, for example, divided by 30, they have almost like a 50 times profit, just like that, easy. Now what happens is this: once you join the group of those people, right, everyone in that group of people, that community, is saying, wow, this guy is so legit. The entire watch list was 100% legit. Wow, we made so much money. And what happens now is you start to become loyal and also advocate for the person. Say like, hey, they are legit. They gave me the watch list. It was perfect. And on top of that, they're teaching me everything about day trading. But in reality, guess what happens? The other group, group B, they say, well, this guy's not legit because the group, the whole watch list thing did not work out. But you're like, wait, it worked out for me. What are you talking about? That's fake. Fake news, fake news, fake news. And that's where you see such a big divide when it comes to these people on YouTube and every other platform. But that's what happens with the entire watch list and the entire split test and how it actually works. So in reality, there is no way these people actually lose money, because in reality, $30 to get back 1,500, it's a no-brainer. On top of that, you keep doing it over and over again, over and over again. In reality, you make more and more and more money. But now, guys, that's not all, because in reality, it does not stop there. Because once you join the community, you become a big fan, all this stuff, but then you find that basically this person doesn't only have a course, they also have a YouTube channel where they actually make even more money. On top of that, they make money from their courses. So right then and there, you have someone that makes money from courses, also YouTube, and also a lot of other methods. The idea is that they make money from what looks to be everything else except actually doing what they say they do, which is basically trading stocks. And that's where things start to get tricky, because although they'll teach you exactly how to trade stocks, the risks, how to go out there, leverage things, how to be able to be a competent trader, the idea is you'll find out that basically, very quickly by the way, that 80% of traders actually lose money. And they'll tell you that once you get to the course to make you understand that basically, hey, there are the odds here that basically you're going to lose money, but as you keep learning, you'll get a lot better. But again, the stats show that basically 80% of traders actually lose money. And the people that make money, in reality, they make an average wage of around $50,000 to $70,000 every single year. And only around 1 to 3% actually make a lot of money. And in the end, those people go ahead, stop trading, and start selling you exactly how to actually make trades, and also make content on YouTube about trading, okay? And that's how they start to make the bulk of their money. So Tommy, are you telling me not to trust these people? The answer is no. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is basically, before you go ahead and buy a product, I want to make sure you understand exactly what is going on. That way you understand exactly what to do and how to make an educated purchase. That's the idea. So when you hear, for example, I'm going to send you a watch list, the idea is that that watch list is called a split test, and that's how they get those customers to say, hey, everything worked out perfectly, okay? That's the idea. And by the way, usually they have, for example, 1 to 5 students saying, for example, hey, we made so much money. But then guess what? Around 80% or 90% of the other students say like, hey, we didn't really make that much money, but they still believe and they say, hey, but we're still learning how to make money. And that's the cool thing, right? So just keep that in mind and understand exactly what is going on when it comes to marketing on YouTube, also everywhere else. Because basically, guys, this is only just for YouTube or like Instagram. In reality, businesses, for example, like Apple, like T-Mobile, all the big companies out there do split tests all the time. It's normal. But in reality, what I don't like about this is basically the sales scammy thing, okay? Kind of like, hey, you're kind of saying like, hey, I know what I'm doing, but in reality, there is no way for you to fail, because basically you have a 50-50 chance that basically you're going to get it right always. And that's the idea. It's kind of like a heads and tails flip, and that's how the whole thing works. But guys, comment down below and let me know, did you learn something? Do you understand exactly how the watch list works? And are you going to go ahead and sign up for one of these courses? Comment down below, let me know. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it. On top of that, also if you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when I post a new video. And also if you want to talk to me one-on-one, just join my Patreon, link down below. Or for example, just DM me on TommyBryson. And before I go, if you want to watch a video on basically how I invest money and also how much money I'm making in dividends, watch the video right here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.